It's great to get compliments, as long as you know it's not just flattery, but there's truth in it. And when Peter writes to the church, he really gives some incredible compliments. Let me read this from his first letter, 2nd chapter, and this is what it says in verse 9. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Now, I love the compliments, and I'm sure you do too. And they're the truth. It's the way that God has recreated his church to be. It's so clear, isn't it? Chosen people, royal priesthood, holy nation, God's special possession. But all of this is for a reason, and it goes that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. It's not enough just to sort of gloat and think, oh, isn't it wonderful to be all of these things? I'm God's special possession. He's calling us that, and he's made us that because he wants us to declare his praises, not just to keep them locked up in ourselves, but to take those things he's saying about us and say, isn't God glorious that he can take someone like me and actually call me his special possession? And it's by declaring these things in the light, because that's what God says, do it in the light, out there in the full blaze of his glory. Declare these things because he's called us out of darkness into this wonderful light. I've often wondered what they were declaring on the day of Pentecost, because Peter was there amongst them. He'd been preaching. But you know, in that upper room, they just were ending up just speaking praise to God, because when they spilled out and everyone else heard them, they were hearing them speak in their own language of the wonderful works of God. I can't think of anything more wonderful than to be taken out of darkness and brought into his wonderful light. Perhaps that was part of the declaration that people were making at Pentecost as they just experienced this incredible transformation. You and I have been transformed. Let's declare it.